Hey again, my name is Alex Martinez, and I'm the CEO and founder of eCompete Solutions. We are an Amazon consulting agency and one of the fastest growing agencies that exists today for Amazon purposes. Now, for today's short, we're going to talk about something called gray market sellers. Now, what's a gray market seller? A black market seller is one that counterfeits a product, basically imitates it, creates a false copy of that product. A gray market seller is when something bad happens, but it's legal, right? So there's this brick and mortar store who has spoken to a brand or a distributor or something, and they've told this brand and distributor, oh, we are going to sell this products in our store. But they actually, when they go away, the distributor goes away or the brand goes away, they actually sell it on Amazon.com and they hide who they are, or they just hope you never find out who they are so they can get rid of a huge volume that they may have an overstock of, or something along this sort. Now, gray market sellers usually hinder the growth of a listing or the growth of a brand because that means you lose out on the buy box. But if Amazon gets it cheap enough, Amazon will always win the buy box and the brand doesn't suffer as much. Now, we're going to be looking at an example today. We're going to be looking at Colgate toothpaste. I'm sure lots of people out there know Colgate toothpaste. And so we see down here ships from and sold by Amazon.com. We already know because of these video updates that this is a vendor central detail page, which means that Colgate, the actual company, is the one that's selling this product. They're just supplying it to Amazon and they're controlling everything. So they give it to Amazon cheap enough so Amazon can win the buy box, which this is, of course, the buy box, the featured offer. But below here, we see a bunch of different sellers that are trying to sell the same Colgate product, but for more expensive. Amazon is by far the cheapest, but these sellers want to sell it for more expensive. They probably want to prey on some people who don't do their due diligence when buying on Amazon. They just buy it from whoever, and that's why they put it more expensive for these people, and they sell this Colgate toothpaste for more expensive. Colgate as a brand in the end suffers because the actual client or customer that received this toothpaste may figure out at some point in the future that they could have gotten it for a lot cheaper and they could have gotten a much better experience, and that creates distrust. And that is why it is recommended. Obviously, I'm not sure what Colgate is thinking, but it's recommended to remove these gray market sellers whenever possible or cut them off in whichever way you deem to be possible. But regardless, yes, these would be gray market sellers. And one little tip on finding out who really is this gray market seller. So, for example, let's say I want to click on Premier Prime Outlet. I can just click on their profile, on their username, and then if I scroll down here slowly, it's going to take me to a section called Detailed Seller Information. And I see all of their information here. Their business name is Adrienne Marie Hopkins, probably an individual, and this is how you get the information for this gray market seller. Hey there, and thanks for watching my video. I hope you learned something that will help you get a return on your investment in your Amazon journey. Now, as you may already know, I was diagnosed with a brain tumor 6 years ago, and I stand here today due to the efforts of the University of Miami. I spent 12 days in the hospital and about 6 months of rehab later, it's like it never even happened. What the University of Miami is doing is incredible. What the University of Miami Brain Tumor Initiative is doing is incredible. So I would be forever grateful if you considered making a donation to this initiative. And how do you do that? Well, if you've seen my courses, you know I love going to Google. And when I go to Google, I'll put in University of Miami Brain Tumor Initiative. And you can literally write this all totally incorrect, and Google will correct it for you. And then the first link here is umiamihealth.org. You'll get taken to the exact section where you'll find the University of Miami Brain Tumor Initiative, because you know that the University of Miami is a big school and there's a big hospital. They do lots of different things. You want to get to the section where it's the Brain Tumor Initiative. And then up here, you can just press Donate Now, and then you can follow the prompts, and you'll see a bunch of buttons that say, oh, your donation will be a tax write-off. So you can look forward to that. And you can look forward to, see, here's the button right here. And you can look forward to helping thousands of people like myself get a second chance at life.